Hi. There we go. Hold on. Yep. That's what happens when I try and okay. Bonnie, I hope it's not. Do I say anything important to you guys? I was just talking with my hands if you saw it. Sorry. And thank you, Mom, for letting Mike know. I could hear him hollering upstairs, and that's why I stopped. I'm like, oh my God, something's going on. He's bustling across the floor and hollered at me. But I will start real quick again. I won't go through the whole thing. It's end of the month. I'm moving on to the next month. We have the join special in I want to say August and October together. October. So $99 for the kit plus tax for your area. Free shipping as always on the kit. You'll get to pick $155 worth of contents to your kit. We have a kits or not a well, we do have a kits collection sale also starting, and they're up to 30% off. Those can be added to your starter kit at that sale price. We also have online exclusive pre-order for demos of what people can order in November. And you know what? I'm kicking myself because I told myself right now that I needed to look at the screen and I'd have seen you couldn't hear me. Sorry, guys. Digress. But you can add those pre-order items also to your kit. And there's a really super sweet otter set dies and paper coming. And I forget what else they showed us on Monday. I can find out. I will let you know as soon as I get a minute to sit down and pull all that stuff up. I'm going away again for leaving tomorrow. So this will be sort of short. Well, it started out short. Now I'm doing it all over again. But it will be... Slow down. Think about it, Jill. My Christmas card is mass producible if you want to mass produce some of your cards. So that was what I wanted to say. And that I will keep it kind of short. So I told you about the kits, the online exclusives, and this join special. So again, I just strive to drill it home. If you buy Stampin' Up papers, inks, supplies, now that we have scrapbooking stuff, do not miss out on some of our join specials. Whether you never log on to your account or not, or you do choose to log in and get your discount, you'll get a minimum of 20% off the price. And it will go up to 25% off as you sell hit a certain level. But it's just one of those things that I always just plead to those that buy stuff that it's not hard. It's not anything. You don't have to have a business. You don't have to do anything with it except what you want. Sell to yourself, buy from yourself, whatever. You do not have to sell. You don't have to do videos unless you want to. I like doing them, so that's why I go ahead and do them. I hope you could. Oh, geez, I'm so good. I hope you guys can hear me, or you'd still be saying that you can't hear me. There's the sound. Oh, good. So that's it, you guys. Just think about that. Think hard and heavy about. You don't even have to join my team because I'm not the best of upline, but I'm fun. So I will be there for you however you need me to. And we can grow our businesses together if you choose to run a business. So, hey, how about that? All right, I'm going to quit rambling because I've already wasted up enough of your time. Let me turn this down. Okay, so let's, gosh, I hate when I get, did I do a video last week? Because I'm feeling like I'm just a fish out of water. I was so excited that I was getting on a couple minutes early. Yeah, and here we are. So you guys, I'm going to use this paper for my Christmas card. It is the Sentimental Christmas. You've seen me maybe post about it. This is the give back paper. Gives back to child literacy programs in the US. And $3 for every pack of this paper is donated back. So I'll just give you a quick run through of, oh, what's on the back of that? Oh, that's a pretty one. Just a great big, that'd be a nice scrapbooking paper. So there's that one. I just opened it today for my card. So let's see what else we got. These cute stockings. This is the stocking that's in one of the stamp sets in the mini catalog. Ooh, that one's just that would be a great one to cut into strips and make just card fronts with that one. That one, let's see what we got here. So this is a stripe. Thanks for sharing, Debbie. And a ribbon. What's this one? Oh, this is the one I'm using. I'll show you that one. So that's got like a spray of flowers, or not flowers. I guess this is holly and some ferns and a ribbon. And then a stripe on the back. So it's kind of I'm going to call it like a watching from the grocery store. Aren't you shopping, young lady? How you watching me while you're supposed to be shopping? And that's the one we're using. So then there's this beauteous brown snowflakes. Who thought snowflakes and brown would ever be a thing? But it looks nice. And then we got cute little reindeer on the, I guess they're not necessarily reindeer, cute little deer on the front and some birds and such. But this paper, it's kind of got an old-fashioned-y kind of feel, I'll call it. Let's see. Mom shared. Thanks for sharing, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, Laura, is today your birthday? Tomorrow? I forgot. I just saw it. Got your card in the mail. If it's today, happy birthday. Probably not today, or you wouldn't be on my video. You'd be doing something. Sherry Parker. Hey, Sherry. Let's see. All right, guys. I will go back and look at who's on after. Hi, Carol Beth. So here's the stamp set we're going to use. You guys may have seen my little reel I did that showed you how you could turn this. He looks like the McDonald's grimace dude, I think. That face is just too darn creepy for me. And I don't know why I bought this. It was one that I said it looked like a challenge. And you guys know that I'm not a good colorer. And what the heck, you got to color these two kind of things. So I suppose you don't have to, but I shied away from him. So we're using Grimace tonight and we're turning him into a little bit happier dude than what he's showing there. Hey, Tony, thanks for joining. Oh, here's the card. Here's what we're going to make. Thought that turned out kind of cute. We're going to start with an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of basic white. I did not use thick, but you could use thick if you want to ensure that your back panel has got like some heft to it when they open it, or you could put another panel inside here. I don't think I did anything to the inside of mine yet. Nope. Then we have I cut the brown out at 5 1/4 by 4. Go ahead and glue that on. Did I not? You guys, I packed my dang glue to go away. I don't have any glue. Hang on. I've been packing my stuff to go and took it all upstairs, and it's not all of it. It's not, but I'm getting it in the car ready to go. Gotta leave bright and early tomorrow morning, like 7:30, I'm thinking. But I've only got like one little thing left down here to pack, so I could put the ink in it that I use and my stamp set and stuff that I'm going to use tonight, because I'm going to do a Christmas card buffet for November. So I'm going to be at my retreat. I'm going to be working on Christmas card designs. So then I have a piece of early espresso that's 2x4. And I'm just going to leave that sit here for a second. Then I have a piece of white again that is I think it's 3 3/4, 3 3/4 by 2.5. And then and I embossed it with I packed it, Lord. It's a 3D snowflakes, I think it was. This one here, I used one of those from the 3D Basics. I thought it kind of looked like it sort of matched these little candies, kind of in a quick look of the eyes. But on this one, I thought I wanted to match the snowflakes in the background. So that's what I did. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to glue this onto the early espresso right here. $10. What are you doing, G? You selling stuff? What you got for sale? And then let's see, I've got a strip of the stripey one at 1.5 by 4. And I'm going to glue that flat, kind of like across the center there. Wherever if you're a off center kind of person, stick it off center. If you're down the center, I just kind of am an eyeballer. So that's what we got. We eyeballed it. So then I can go ahead and glue this guy on. Gosh, I got the jitters. I don't know why. Probably because I got off to such a rocky start. I got the jitters. You'd think I just had a 2-liter Mountain Dew. Probably because I've been, like I said, I've been running around, packing the car, cooking. Oh, you guys, I had a disaster. Whoever's going to the retreat that's on here, don't listen. I made brownies today we're on lunch tomorrow, so I made brownies today. Let's see if I could talk and stamp at the same time. My daughter says I can't multitask these days. So now I got a piece of pecan pie, and we're going to get the old Grimace dude out. So I made these brownies, right? Well, I didn't have a 9x13 pan that was clean. I had all kinds of stuff from card class still in them. So I thought I was just going to break them up and do 2 different size pans. Not a problem, right? Well, I must have unevenly divided them up. So now I'm just going to use Memento ink. And I cooked them. Nothing wrong with that. The recipe, because I'm making I think it might be a Pampered Chef recipe, but I'm not positive. Tastefully simple. And so it has a layer on the bottom of oats and stuff. Well, I must be one pan was way more full than the others, and it wasn't cooking. All right, so now I have a black marker, and I'm gonna give him some little eyeballs and a little action on the mouth. So, whoops. Just kind of watch where you put your eyeballs. So I took them out because I thought they were done. The one pan was done. So I took them out and I went to cut them and put them in the pan to bring them with, so I didn't have to worry about busting my glass pan. And the one pan is not done at all. The whole in center is just goo. Where some people may like gooey brownies like that, I can't even cut them. So I've had them back in the oven. They have been in the oven for on and off. The first time was 35 minutes. And this is a smaller, not 9x13, but like a 8x, it's not an 8x8 square, maybe it's a 9x7 pan or something. Anyway, my Lord, I put them back in and I was doing them 5-minute increments, right? All right, so now I have the punch that goes with it. And on my little video, I showed you guys, even though the star is the same every which way that you turn it. If you don't have the paper cut right, you're not going to be able to stick it in there to cut out your star. So try and line it up along like the bottom of your paper for the easiest way to cut him out. So I don't know if these brownies are going to get done or not. I'm going to have to cut around and just use the ones around the edge that I know are going to be done. But I've had them in 5-minute increments now for another half hour. A pan of brownies should not take that long to cook, although they did cool. So I know that they had to heat back up again, but still, I was very upset. So hopefully, I'm just going to have to mix them with some ice cream or something, and we've got fudge brownies. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, can you guys see that this little star, see how I got him scored and he's popped up? I wanted to give him a little bit of dimension. And yes, Julie, Patty's coming with, Christy's coming, Patty, Kathy, me, and then 5 other girls from another part of the state are going. We're going to a place called Quilted Crossings in Woodland, Michigan. So I wanted to, rather than leaving them flat, you can certainly mass produce these little devils flat like this. And I think they're cute, flat. But I flipped him over and I lined him up, his point, in my channel. And then I just kind of went down about, I tried to go to center. I did not measure. You guys know I'm not a good measurer. So if you want to measure to find center, by all means, find the center. I'm just kind of going down in there. If I'd have went the other way, it would have been, let me go this way. It was about 1 inch, but I went about 1 inch. And so I'm just going on all the points. And I'm putting that little point in the channel. I said I'm going down about 1 inch. And I'm just doing all those little points like that. And then I just am going to pinch on the fold. You'll want to make sure yours is better than mine because I went a little bit crazy there. So just pinch on all your folds. And then now you've got the star. It would make a cute, Mike told me this, my resident creative director, if you were doing something with the beach, make kind of a cute starfish looking without the, maybe without the grimace guy on there. So that's how you do it to get it to pop up. And then I have some, I can't find my red metallic Stampin' Up stuff. So we've got to pretend that this is Stampin' Up. And I'm just going to daub it down on his little buttons to give him some color. Now this you'll want to let dry because you will wear it. If you try and continue on with your card, you'll smudge them. I'm sure we've all been there. You'll smudge them, you'll put your hand on them, you'll flip them upside down to do something on the card and smash it. So do these guys first, set it aside, let them dry. And voila, I made a couple ahead. So then I'm going to take some dimensionals somewhere. Probably pack those little guys too. Like I said, I barely unpacked from when I went to Ohio, but we're just gonna use my fake ones here. I got I still got my ink drawer here to take upstairs and my computer, because you guys know I'll be on my computer doing some posts and things, because if you try and do this as any kind of a business, you'll find that it's like, oh, I gotta tell them about the special. Oh, I gotta Let them know what I'm working on. Oh, they need a encouragement today. And they don't have to. You don't have to do all that, but kind of fun. But you didn't hear me say that because tomorrow I'll complain how much time I spend on it. But I like it. I'm having fun. So I'm just stacking this up. You guys see I'm putting 2 on there. It's because I want the this little guy to pop up. And I got an extra fold on this little one. So we're just going to put them down on the bottom like that. Let me find my sentiment piece. So we just want to make sure we can stick our sentiment in there. Stick him down. He probably could have went up a little higher, but. So now we've got our little grimaces on there. I got some real red ink and my long block. And we have Sweet Wishes, Baking Spirits Bright, May Your Days Be Merry and Bright, and Wishing You a Holly Jolly Christmas. So, if you wanted to take this one, you could mask off the B, Baking Spirits Bright, and bring in this M or even this big old capital if you wanted to squeeze that in there. But you can mask off that B and then mask off the rest and bring in that letter, and then you'll have Making Spirits Bright if you want something like that. So we're going to use the Wishing You a Holly Jolly Christmas. I'm going to put that down because it's awful gooey feeling. All right, and like I said, I got real red. Oh, and if anybody hates their stamps getting stained, I saw on the Paper Pumpkin, I think it was Paper Pumpkin site, fan club, Paper Pumpkin, all things, I don't know what site it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Paper Pumpkin. And the gal said that she first stamps these polymer stamps, she first stamps them in her Versamark. So where some of us will rub them with an eraser and all that stuff, you could do that. She just stamps them in Versamark, and then the pigment from like your ink does not soak into the stamp. So your stamps will not be forever red or purple or whatever color you use that was dark. It won't soak it up. So a little tidbit for today. Okay, so I just stamped that. This is a 1/2 inch wide and 4 inches long. Let's get one more. Hopefully I've been telling you guys all these measurements. I tell you, it's not cool enough out to have the Santa hat on. You know how when you go outside in the winter and you got a hat on, your head gets hot? Yeah, my head's pretty darn hot right now. Starting to sweat. Crazy. So then I'm going to take my wishing you a holly jolly Christmas, and I'm just eyeballing my, how far I am from each side, trying to get it between the two. Spending too much time trying to get that in the right spot. There we go. Like that. Now you can leave it like that. You can use some bling. I have the coveted peppermint adhesive back peppermint that has been sold out twice now. I thought they just pushed the day back out of when it was going to be back, but no, I was told it sold out a second time that same day that they came back in. They are very popular, very cute, and well worth it. But maybe for a class or mass producing. Well, if it's just for yourself, depends how many you're mass producing. You may choose to not use these because they are so stinking cute. that I can pretty much guarantee you that what's happening here? Is it so hot right here that it's not getting the adhesive? Ew, kind of gooey. Huh. Well, we'll stick it till we get that people are gonna, I don't want to say overuse, but I know that they're gonna be super hot item and people are going to want to put them everywhere on their cards. So just be aware if you're offering them up to customers in a workshop or friends are coming over to stamp or whatever, that your little peppermints are going to be gone. Oh, look, I put that guy in a different spot. We'll just stick it right there because they're just so stinking cute. And I wanted to say, I think they're kind of can you see? They're kind of like, I don't want to say rubbery, but they're kind of rubbery. Maybe they're like a polymer or something. But I'm excited for them because I bought some from Close to My Heart a couple years ago. Thinking, let's see, whenever Stampin' Up had a peppermint gingerbreads, Memories and More pack and some paper and a stamp set. I bought them then, and when they came, they were an orange color. I was so bummed. So I don't know if these kind of things will do the same thing, if they're going to fade out, they're going to change color, or if Close to My Heart just had a bad run on them, and I didn't want to be a complainer. I don't buy very much from the girl that I bought them from. I didn't want to be a complainer and tell her that I was not happy with them, but that's how it goes. So there's our card, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to put inside yet. I guess I could. Hey, how about we do this? No, because I packed the ink. I was going to say, I'll show you what we could do. We could take this snowflake stamp right here. I can't really see it, but we could take that snowflake stamp maybe in pecan pie and just mimic a little something in one of the corners kind of thing. And we could do this in pecan pie and it'll just kind of be a reverse image of that. So that's what I think I'll do with it. All right, let's see. I think that's it. That's our card. I told you everything. And I should be back. I should be back. I'm back. I sweat running down my brow. My head's all hot from my Santa hat. But you know what, guys? Ho, ho, ho. It's almost that time. You got a couple more months left. If you're a big Christmas card maker, if you're not been making them all year long, then you got a couple months to get cracking on them. So I thank you for watching, you guys. I will be back next Wednesday. And you may hear from me while I'm gone because you just never know. But thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. Thanks for commenting and hanging with me and being my buds. Like I say, any questions on the starter kit, any of that jazz, text me, call me, email me, whatever. Message me on here on Facebook. That works too. I'll talk to you guys later.